Hey, you. Come on in. It's me, Phil, from Babybeard playing Pillars of Eternity. We're neck deep in Caed.
Following your lead.
All right, then.
And we're doing just fine, it seems like. Ready for the difficulty spike and...
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
Okay. Hey, buddy.
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first, you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. You can't do this! He shakes his head, spitting the words at you. Listen.
This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all!
Okay, so someone came and burned their village. I mean, that seems to be before this cathedral and keep were built, right?
Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
After a pause, he draws back and gaps at you in horror, seemingly in response to something you didn't actually say, but illusory tongues of flame flicker at the corners of your vision. So people were like massacred here? I mean, we saw those torture racks in the woods as well. He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickening smoke. Flames overtake the vision as you back away. So some sort of atrocity happened here, for sure. We'll clear out overground before we head in there, for sure. Yep.
Brave thousand.
Cool. Single will-o-wisps, not too much of an issue.
Brave thousand.
Ow.
Blast! Curses!
Sure. Show them how it's done!
This one proving to be slightly more difficult, but that's okay. Lizard skins, knuckle bones, and teeth of various sizes lie among the weeds.
Of course.
Did I look at this Adra last time? I think so. Yeah, that's the one that's carved in a special thing. Tangled wires and broken gears litter these wooden boxes. This looks like the smithy.
Hello.
Anything hidden?
Hello.
Frayed lengths of rope and a few flint chips are scattered across this workbench.
Brave thousand.
Nice one, Adolf. Good shot there. So glad I've got him on auto usabilities.
Let's see what lies this way.
Long dead. Only weeds grow in this dusty patch. It's long abandoned. The hedges grow in shaggy heaps shot through with weeds and tall grasses. Some more blights. These prove to be a little more difficult.
Brave thousand.
Oh, and we've got a lot more enemies here. Okay. Good to know. You're already firing off a spell. I should use the food I have a lot more. They have a lot of cold reduction, these guys, but the blinding is good. Definitely might is their worst defense. Like this one. They can't be sickened though. Don't think they can even be they can be paralyzed. There are a lot of conditions in this, so. They are immune to corrode damage. Very cool. You are like well in the middle of everything there. That's cool. Let's have that. It's not corrode damage though, it's... Oh, it is corrode damage. Okay, well that didn't work out. More corrosive damage, that doesn't help either. Swiftness, they're pretty... Most of them are pretty swift, right? But the blinding does help. %55 chance of working. It's hard to get around these defenses. Really hard to get around some of these defenses.
Mow it.
Watch it with that.
And transform. Okay, second wind, please. You're still waiting to transform because you're dazed. You are going to do that. Great, we kept him up. He's got a lot of dazed stacked on him, poor guy. But he's doing his best. Don't know why you did that. Stop moving.
Not.
Following your...
Okay.
Hey.
That was a little tougher, but we got through it. We lost quite a lot of health. We only have 1 camping supplies, which is a little bit scary, but that's okay. Yeah, we lost a lot of health in that encounter. Kind of annoyingly.
Hey there.
She has wound biting, but it's only the user, right? Yeah. He might want to... How much is it? 40% health. So that would actually... it's probably worth using. Ooh, to you two. He's got some chew. Some might and minus perception. Get some snuff on.
Hey.
What else is there? Did we have just some more food? We don't have anything. He's got some fruit. Just a little bit of max endurance. Perhaps we should... He's got some veggies. We should stock up on some fruit next time, actually. Keep forgetting about these potions. Yeah, it might be worth stocking up on some food. Oh, we've got a little bit. Some cheese. Some more fruit. And some stew. Very good. Don't think these can restore health though, right? Max endurance for a while. Okay. What does your stew do? Cool. Very good. We're going to keep it up for now, and you are going to eat your stew. You are going to eat your fruits. Eat your fruit as well.
Hey. All right, then.
Can't get any further in there, I guess. Just gotta watch out for Ida's health. We do have another camp if we need. Okay, here's a second building. So there's 2 different buildings we can enter. This all looks in quite... Oh, okay. I was gonna say it looks in good nick, but there are flies everywhere. So that's that building. And then there's this smaller one here.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Okay. Eastern Barbican. Okay. We can't really get up here, it seems like. Or into here. I might see if this is marked. I might see if there's something we can do here. Doesn't seem to be. Looks overgrown on the outside. Doesn't seem to be anywhere I can climb up. No interactables or anything like that. Okay.
Hey.
I'm going to... It's the cathedral. I'm going to go into the smaller building first, I think. The more homely looking one. I'm going here first. Don't have a stronghold.
Laying low.
Who is good at stealth? No one is good at stealth. Okay, I should perhaps get a stealthy person in my party. Someone should start investing in it at least.
Of course.
The sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air. Dust and rusted utensils cover the countertop. Spooky. Spooky abandoned place. Rats skitter among the broken stairs. This is some kind of fountain as well, I guess? Looks like it. Okay, mostly empty so far. Got some eerie music playing. Cobwebs everywhere. Largely undisturbed so far. The shelves creak under the books, many of the covers mottled with mildew. That looks openable, but it is not.
Following your lead.
No one's interacting with it. No one's saying, oh, it's a hidden box or switch or anything. Place looks pretty much empty. Cobwebs find the remains of a broken alembic, a cracked mortar, and various shattered bottles and vials to the table. Okay, as far as I can see, there are no hidden objects. At least no one's highlighting any from their scouting. And it looks like the whole building. It doesn't seem to be anything else here. Maybe it comes into play later because there doesn't seem to be anything here now. For sure. Can't get upstairs.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Durance is the most chatty one of the whole party. Okay, well, that was eerie, but otherwise uneventful.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
He's always the one talking.
Hey.
It depends on like who you last selected out of the group. Okay, we'll try the cathedral. Addendum added, the Old Watcher. Caed is impressive in size, but little else. The keep is in complete disrepair, but if Old Malwold is still lord of this place, then I am likely to find him within. The keep seems abandoned. There are spirits here, as there were in Gilded Vale. Creatures, too. It seems I will have to explore further if I am to find answers.
Clearly of a deer and make. They like their archways.
Whispers of Yenwood, a unique one-handed sword. Reliable, spirit-slaying constitution but lowers your will. Its blade covered with graceful Glanfathan engravings, Whispers of Yenwood was once the sword of the first Road Warden of Caed. When the Earl of Yenwood appointed Caed Earhart, the young lord, feared the spirits that were rumoured to dwell under the young castle's foundation, which is probably from burning all those villagers alive. He spent a sizable sum to have the Black Yeoman steel blade forged, shipped to the Eastern Reach for engraving by Earl Glanfathan's slave artisans, and enchanted in New Dunwood. Caed is known to have used the sword in the Battle of Old Gearan to help the neighbouring Redricks suppress an uprising in Gilded Vale. There's no recorded use of it in Caed. Over time, Caed began to believe that the sword had been cursed by the Glanfathan artisans who decorated it. He confided in those close to him that he thought the spirits of the dead were speaking to him through the blade while he slept. One evening, against the pleas of his wife and soldiers, a maddened Caed carried the sword deep into the misty woods of Glanfath. His body was never recovered, but the next Road Warden the Earl assigned to Caed found it waiting for him on the throne in the keep's great hall. None of the soldiers could explain how the sword had appeared there. No Road Warden has carried the sword since that day. Okay, so it's definitely a creepy sword. Better accuracy against spirits, damage against spirits. So that's the reliable part, I guess. 20% of grazes converted to hits. Great. So it can take more enchantments. Give it accuracy. I can give it damage. Oh my god, I could be doing this with all my weapons, huh? I've got the ingredients, it does cost a little bit more. 600 this time for that one, for the fine. 4 accuracy, 15 damage, it's a lot though. Oh, that's only 100. 25 burn damage. Awesome corrosive damage. Let's give it some burn, that's great. Can you like remove? And it's got 2 left. It's gonna be fine, which cost me quite a lot of money. Or I could just give it 15% damage. do that. Cool. And I'll give it to you. Cool. I really should be using sword and board with her instead. All that, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's already fine. These are pretty cheap to add. 100 gold. I can add burning or corrosive to it. I've got the stuff. Let's give that one a corrode. Cool, very cool. Can I enchant armors as well? Not what I meant. I can. Costs a lot of money to do that. Cool. Need to watch how much I'm spending, but it feels like a good way of spending it. Cool.
Hey.
Very, very cool. Sometimes you just got to do things on a whim, you know. You see, oh, I'm allowed to do that.
Brave.
Oh no. My party's formation is really botched. Okay. The phantoms aren't so dangerous, so I'm not super worried. The defenses are just good all round. Do I cast it on somebody? I don't understand. I'm sure it's a self, right? Target. Do you actually do you also target it on something? Guess you do. Right, he's dead already. Okay, I don't know what hit him. Something hit him. Karnak killed the shadow. I just shot him. 33 pierce damage. Jeez. Great. Good job. Oh, she's down. A little slow. Okay. Heat is low. Ooh, this got bad real quick. Cool. Great. Yikes. I think it's camping time.
Of course.
Okay, we'll just leave then. Camp out here. We have no more camps. Yep. Yep. Cool. I'm liking the flow of it, how much you can kind of push your guys before you have to restore and take a breather.
Nice and quiet.
You know, and I'm finding that gives me leeway to use like quite a lot of...
Sure.
Hey.
To use a lot of spells and stuff, because I'm not going to have to rest anyway for health. Grey and brown pelts of mice flit between the boards. The brazier chains are rigid with rust. As you come to the end of the great hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble. Its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. As you approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Caed, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
Who's that speaking?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm afraid my manners have been slipping. I haven't had much opportunity for introductions lately. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Mayorwald.
Tell me more about Mayorwald.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect.
We did that. That's us.
He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been. So he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it.
Is that the stronghold they're talking about? Am I going to get this?
But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why.
Who are you?
He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Any idea where I can find Mayorwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
So the throne is made of Audra, and you were popped in it?
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Okay.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
I believe you. And you open the door for me. Great. Thank you. Okay, cool. Shh. Let's clear out where we are before we start going through doors. Is it trapped? Doesn't seem that way. No, it's just empty. Okay, so there's the door that she just opened. There's the stairs up. I'm guessing this is direction of plot. Don't know where this takes me. Outside? No, it seems to be the library. Oh, it's got phantoms in it, so let's fight them. Move before you get engaged. What's the one that like just... So that's that one. There's one that does like a long-lasting area of circle of regenerate. Yeah, a long-lasting circle of healing, regenerating ally endurance. It's just not very big. But I can get him in it, right? Do that. You fight. You've used both of those. That's his constant recovery, isn't it? Isn't he standing inside the buff that he cast? Can't remember what type of spell it was. This one? Yeah. This one, Consecrated Ground, right? Isn't that here?
What?
Oh, fight's over. I always think it's gonna be way worse than it is, and then the difficult fights I never see coming.
Aye?
Oh well.
Hey.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is...
Spiders have taken up residence in the empty shells. Shh. We'll find anything.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves. Let's see what lies this way.
It's always him talking. I'm not sure why. This map shows the Deerwood's old colonial borders. A settlement called New Dunyard is marked in the place of present-day Defiance Bay.
Hey.
Is that everything? It's just a small side encounter? Yeah, seems to be. Library. Seem to be anything else in here. I am suspecting I get given this as my stronghold that is hinted at here, right? The stronghold, yeah. I'm guessing this is the Watcher's stronghold, right? And I'll own this, and this will be restored, and I can come here, and there'll be characters hanging out here, and I can spend money to restore the different parts. That does actually, don't get me wrong, that sounds interesting. It just feels like it's a long way off from where I am now. Anyway, I think you should like this video and come back for more when I venture deeper into this adventure. And subscribe if you haven't already. Get more of these daily uploads for like over 2 years now and longer to come, I hope. And But yeah, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time when we go explore the rest of Caed no Keep. Bye!